Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell Podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Grant Enfinger, the driver of the number 23 Champion Power Equipment Chevrolet for GMS Racing in the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series. How's it going, Grant?
It's going good, going good. So we got a little bit of time off here before Talladega, so just trying to get everything prepared, and hopefully we can have a good run there.
This is you're going to your home state of Alabama next week. I mean, it's where you got your first truck win, awkwardly enough, with GMS. What's it like now? And it's also where you made the announcement that that you were going back to GMS. So what does Talladega mean to you?
I mean, I think just being the home track, that place is so special to me. That's kind of what got the fire burning there to be a race car driver when I was a little kid. Just going there as a fan with my dad and friends of ours. So yeah, Talladega is always special for me. Obviously, it's a restrictor plate track that anything can happen, and anything usually does happen there. So I don't say that it that it lowers any stress level going into there or anything, but it's just great being able to be at the home track with a lot of friends and family there. So yeah, definitely always look forward to Talladega.
What are your memories from the 2016 win there?
The speed that we had the entire time we were there. So that was definitely a huge career day for me to get that first Truck Series win, and that was something that we were able to put some partners together to do that. It was definitely a huge win for me. The biggest thing is we had speed the whole day. We qualified up front, we qualified second, and we're able to control the race for a good portion of that. So had good teammates behind me that could give me some shoves, and it worked out.
Yeah. So it's kind of like full circle now, because that's I think that's the last time because now you're back with GMS running at Talladega. Kind of comes all full circle again. So it's kind of like, it's been 6 years since that happened. I mean, last time you drove for GMS at Talladega, you won. So going off that logic, maybe that's maybe
that's it. I wasn't thinking of it that way, but maybe I should be. So that seems good. I mean, GMS Racing has had such a good track record at these speedways. A lot of that is just because they have really fast Chevys. I think some of that, I think advantage has gone away as other teams have caught up a little bit and stuff. But man, anytime a GMS Racing Chevrolet unloads, I think I think you got to kind of look at that as having a strong shot. So whether it's myself or Jack Wood or our two McAnally teammates, I have the feeling that all four of us will be pretty strong there, and hopefully we have the opportunity to put our Champion Power Equipment Chevy in victory lane.
Don't forget, you also have the 25 and the 9 too, and you also have all your other Chevy friends too. So you got you got all your friends helping you out. Let's talk about how have the playoffs gone for you so far? Obviously, you won the race at IRP, and then just how do you think it's been going so far?
Yeah, really, the last couple months in general have been going pretty good. I feel like we've been able to squeak out more and more speed out of our truck each and every week. We still have a little ways to go to be a weekly contender. We got the win at IRP, and we had a race winning, truck there at IRP. Some of the other places, I feel like pretty much every other place we've gone to in the playoffs, we've had a top 5 truck. We haven't really had a race contending, winnable truck. But if situations could have played out a little bit differently, we were strong enough to win at Bristol. We weren't in the right position, and we weren't the best truck there. But overall, we had a respectable finish. At Kansas, we did not have a very good first stage. In the first pit stop, Hensley was able to go from a 15th place truck to a top 5 truck. And by the last stage, had we had track position, we could have contended there. But overall, the progress has been really good. But we're not where we want to be yet. And we could win the next 3 races of the season, and I still probably wouldn't be happy with everything. But we are making the right steps. We're bringing out some really good stuff here. We got a new truck we're going to unload at Homestead that I'm really excited about. And I think overall the playoffs have gone pretty good, but we're still in a situation, in my opinion, we need to win either Talladega or Homestead. So I'd like to go ahead and get it done at Talladega.
No, for sure. Obviously, another win in your home state of Alabama. Speaking of that, how about those Crimson Tide? How about Roll Tide? How do you think they're doing so far?
Yeah, overall it's 3 wins, but one of them was really, really, really close. I think overall we've shown more weakness this year than we have, in the Saban era. So we'll see how much of that we can get cleaned up to when it really counts. But obviously, I'm a diehard Alabama fan, and we'll always root for them. I don't know if we're at our expectation level yet, but I'm sure Saban will get them there.
Oh yeah, 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 for sure. Hey, also might as well ask you this. I know the schedule came out last week. Lots of exciting stuff on the schedule. IRP's back. Mid Ohio's back. Well, I'm excited for that. But Milwaukee is back on the schedule, and North Wilkesboro's back on North Wilkesboro returns as well. How about that?
I'm really excited about that. Both North Wilkesboro and Milwaukee, 2 places I've never been to and always wanted to. So definitely looking forward to that, and extremely thankful. From what I understand, they are not going to be paving North Wilkesboro because it would be absolutely crazy to pave North Wilkesboro. The reason we all want to go there is because we're going to have 4 seconds of drop off, and you're actually going to have some racing. So I think all of us drivers and competitors are looking forward to that. Some of the problems that honestly plagued us at Bristol, where we just, you get that buffer of air to where it's so hard to pass. You're not going to be fighting that in North Wilkesboro. It's going to be all about mechanical grip and who can take care of their tires longer. So really looking forward to that. And then, like we mentioned, Milwaukee, never been there, but definitely looking forward to it. I think they did overall a better job this year than they did last year. We have a little bit of a break in the summertime deal where we had 8-race stretch this past season really took its toll on us truck teams for sure. I really liked going to Sonoma this year, but I'm glad it's not on the schedule just for logistics for our teams. That's so tough to be right there in the middle of all those races. 2 road courses, I can definitely live with that. I really liked Mid Ohio. Going there for the first time this year, I was a little worried about it being too narrow to be really racy, but I thought it was potentially the best road course race that we've had. You could pass somebody if you were better than them, but it didn't ask you to dump somebody like turn 5 at Canada or turn 10 at Canada and some of the situations we get into like that. So I thought it was a great race for us, and I'm looking forward to going back there again this year.
Yeah, for sure. Lots of fun tracks as well on the schedule. But coming into these last 3 races of the season, you got Talladega, you got Homestead, a track where you guys haven't been to in a while, and then Phoenix for the championship race. What are these next 3 tracks going to be like? And 3 totally different race styles of racing.
For sure, yeah, definitely 3 diverse tracks there. I think the advantage that we have as a team and as an organization, and the experience that Hensley has and the experience that I have is, I feel sure that we can win at any of those 3 races. So, I think Talladega is definitely a wild card, and I know everybody is thinking that, but I do think it's an opportunity for us too, because I like the speedway stuff. I look forward to it. But obviously anything can happen there. Homestead has not been very good to GMS racing. I do look for it to be good for us this year, just because myself and Hensley have run good there before. We're probably going to be a little bit different than what those guys have been there in the past. It's been a little bit of an Achilles heel for GMS, so hopefully we can change that script a little bit this time around. Phoenix has been a really good track for GMS. They maybe lost a little bit there last year. It seemed like a couple years ago, man, they almost couldn't be touched. So yeah, definitely 3 diverse tracks. three different mentalities that we'll be going to with all of them. But I feel confident that if we hit any of those, we can win. Hopefully we can do them all, or at least two of them.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Well, Grant Enfinger, thank you so much for coming on and spending a few minutes with us. Good luck this next weekend at Talladega.
Thanks, Casey.